Are we going? Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Hello.
Well, this bourbon is like already melted for sure.
Yeah, this. My name is Sarah St. Louis, and I'm drinking this bourbon that's probably expensive, but it doesn't even taste that good to me. So.
You don't even like it? Holy shit. So we're drinking
right.
E.H. Taylor small batch, which is from Buffalo Trace Distillery. I haven't had it in a while, so that's why I picked it. But I think I'm
So good.
I'm trying to transform her into a bourbon drinker.
Yeah.
She drinks it sometimes, but
I'll drink it like if it's handed to me at a bar. I'll drink it. This is honestly tastes like stronger than like Jameson and shit, which is what I'm used to.
Jameson is like baby whiskey, I think.
Really? What do you think about Proper 12 then?
I haven't even had Proper 12.
What?
Maybe someone should bring a shot of that over.
Proper 12 tastes like watered down.
Is it
Jameson.
nasty?
Well, not if you don't like whiskey, because then it tastes like it's been sitting in water for a while.
Ugh, I probably won't like it. It'd probably be gross. Well, this is our first podcast.
Yes.
Drink bourbon, wear lipstick. And we are basically just going to be drinking and talking to each other.
And we don't know each other very well, so first things first, we have to ask each other a couple questions.
A lot of questions.
Yes. So you can ask me a question first.
Okay. So have you ever dined and dashed?
Yes.
Do you have a story behind it?
Yes. I lived in Costa Rica my sophomore year of college. And we had like a say yes day, which is just fucking, you just have to say yes to whatever someone tells you to do. So I'm at this bar with my friend Parker, and she's like, all right, let's just finish these drinks and then run. And I'm like, okay. So we finish these drinks. We fucking are dipping through Costa Rica, which, first of all, Costa Rica is like very chill. So we think we get away. I'm talking, we scaled like rocks along the ocean and like got all the way down to the marina. 3 hours later, we eating dinner. This guy comes in and he's like, I know you guys fucking didn't pay for that shit. Makes us come out, go to the ATM and pay for it, or he was like gonna have us arrested.
Oh geez. So he like followed you.
Yeah, he found
Damn.
us. And I mean, looking back, I'm like, all right, 2 white girls in
Right.
Costa Rica, they're gonna fucking find us pretty fast.
Right.
I'm sure they all know each other. They like call. They're like, hey, there's 2 gringos up
Yeah,
here
they're
like
just
speaking like
running
perfect
around.
English, giggling, and we were like, hi.
Well, that's the thing.
Just like a small tidbit of the story, we thought it would be a good idea. We bought these like pipes. You know those little plastic like cups with the lids that you get like in a vending machine when they come out with rings?
Yep.
So this guy was selling these pipes he made out of those. And we're like, you're supposed to put a little water in it. We were fucked up. We're like, let's put vodka in it. So we like filtered all this weed through vodka and smoked it. So we were already fucking tripping balls. But
How was that?
I've never had a worse headache. Have you ever been to Puzzles?
Puzzles, no.
It's a hookah bar. The only headache I can compare to the headache I had then is when I smoked hookah filtered through Red Bull.
Ugh. I like hookah, but like, damn, that sounds like brutal.
I don't even really like hookah. I mean, I do like hookah because it's like or whatever.
Yeah,
and
it's
cool.
fun. It
But-
sounds cool.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm like, fuck it. Like, what's the point? My brother had one when we were in high school, and he would smoke like weed out of it, and I guess that's cool. But I didn't smoke weed in high school. It's like,
I
far
had one
different.
too, and like I always tried to get everyone like in college to do it with me, and it was always just like such an event.
Oof.
Oh wow, we have a shot here.
I'm gonna be wasted by the time I go to work.
We're gonna have Ubers like supporting this podcast. Like Uber's gonna have to support
When we start
this.
to do it in my house, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. I'm just gonna have like a bed there.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this? Proper 12?
You're
Okay.
not gonna like it.
Oh God, I can already tell I'm not gonna like it. Okay, well, it wasn't that bad. I thought I was gonna gag. I don't gag on shots very much, but I thought I was going to.
I gagged when I took that airplane shot in my car because I tried to chase it with rain, and I was like,
What, the Jim Beam one?
Yeah. I don't even really like Jim Beam.
Jim Beam's gross.
Jim Beam
my
honey
opinion.
got me fucked up one time on the beach, and ever since then I'm like, anything Jim Beam, I'm like, nah.
I
Fuck
drowned the last time I was at the beach. I swear.
First of all,
I got
you
like
didn't
really drunk.
drowned. You drowned.
Well, then I drowned. Basically,
How did
that
you
day I
fucking
drowned. I was drinking mimosas like all morning. Then I got myself like a nice crab omelet and went to go like sunbathe. And I was like, I'm gonna jump into the water now. So I went out there and I was like on the different, like when the tides were going up, I was down. Like I was on the wrong page.
It's called a riptide.
I was like, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I'm drowning out here. Is this how I'm gonna die?
See, I love the ocean, but I've had friends that like I went to Mexico last November, and my friend, we were like on paddle boards, and they have it blocked off, so you can't go past a certain point. But she was like drifting, and she was like, "I'm going out to open sea. Get me the fuck out of here." But I like the ocean. I went to surfing school and sailing school when I was little.
I need to go back.
Where'd you go? Florida?
Yeah.
I love Florida. I have my grandparents have a timeshare. We can go.
Okay, sweet.
All right. Have you ever been arrested?
Yeah. I mean, it was like I was arrested.
Yeah.
But it was for a DUI.
Well,
but
those count and they don't count. I feel like everyone has a DUI.
Yeah. I thought about running though. Like something went through my head that I was like, I could just run. I'm not here yet. Like, can I just run? But my car was totaled. So it was it was a Christmas party.
Rip off the license plates and leave.
I know, but that was like too much.
But they'll trace your VIN number. Believe me.
I mean, but then they wouldn't have me for a DUI, right?
They'd have you for a hit and run, which I think can be worse.
Oh shit. Well,
yeah.
I think I didn't do that.
Yeah. When I was in high school, we were all wasted, and we sideswiped a fire marshal's vehicle while he was asleep in his home. And it broke the axle of my friend's car, so the wheels were facing each other.
Oh, jeez.
So it was just going, like, would not move. And I kept trying to convince my friends. I was like, let's just leave. Like, what are they going to do? And at the time, I was like, my mom's an alderman, all right? Like, my uncle's the senator. Like, what are they going to do to me?
Yeah, what are they going to do to me? I'm good.
Yeah. That was, like, my first encounter with the law. It went fine. I wasn't
Just your
driving.
first one?
Yeah, I got detained at Mizzou for drinking underage in the dorms. But I think I could have got if I had been nice, they would have just let me go.
Yeah.
But I kept calling the Mizzou cop Paul Blart. And so when my grandpa, who was a lawyer, got the papers or whatever that I'd been arrested, it was like, suspect kept referring to the officer as Paul Blart and said that he wasn't a real officer and that he couldn't really fucking do anything. They can do shit. But
I'm sure they can.
Other than that, I don't know. I've gotten pulled over by people I know that I've worked with.
And you're just like...
Yeah, and they're like, are you fucking serious? Like, go home. Like, I will follow you home.
At least you know them. Like, that's good.
I know.
I know a lot of cool cops in St. Louis, if you ever listen to this. There are cool cops in St. Louis.
There are a lot of cool but I mean, when
I feel like I don't run into them though.
Yeah.
Like when I get pulled over, it's like
fucking 3 weeks ago, I get pulled over for expired plates. Excuse me that my 2007 Lincoln Continental couldn't pass inspection and I couldn't get new plates. So I'm trying to buy the new car. And I get pulled over, and this fucking Trunchbull looking bitch comes out of the car.
Of course.
And I'm like, well, I'm getting a fucking
What
ticket.
movie was that?
Matilda.
Oh, yeah, Matilda. Oh, my God, she was the best.
Yeah, she's got the fucking, slick back top knot.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm getting a fucking ticket. And she comes up to me, and she's asked me about it, and I'm trying to, be like, well, COVID. I couldn't get it, fixed, whatever. And... so she's like, well, shouldn't you have that figured out? And she's leaning in my car and she doesn't have a mask on. And at this point, I'm like, everything just went flying out of my mouth. I'm like, well, shouldn't you have a mask on? And then she was like, I'll be right back. Comes back with 3 tickets. Gave me a ticket.
3 tickets.
Gave me a ticket for no seatbelt, which I was
God.
fucking wearing one. You can't prove that in court. Ooh, you can't prove that in court. And then also, because she wouldn't wait for my phone to load with my insurance on it. So she was like, no proof of insurance. I was like, oh, but I fucking have it.
Yeah. I've always worried about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I always have it printed out, but my printer's been out of ink and I've been a lazy piece of shit. And I'm like, I'm not going to go get that.
So. For sure. She was just being a see you next Tuesday fucking bitch, bro. And and so here's the fucking kicker. I get online. It's $100 fine. Annoying, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
just
pay it. And it's like, no, you have to go to virtual Zoom court
What?
To prove that you have insurance.
God, I'm so glad I didn't get pulled over recently.
Just stay out of the
Recently,
county.
because
you
like
better
the
hop
fucking
right
Zoom.
on 44.
That's all I'm doing. I'm hopping on the highway. I'm gone.
Yeah, no, that's like I live in the city. I'm like, I will never get pulled over. I saw someone drive past me with temporary plates from 2018.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a
They really don't.
fuck.
They really don't.
Beep. Yeah, and but you know, I was in the county. My gym is right up the street. I was there.
I hate the county.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, I grew up in the county. I lived on Manchester, bro. Like I would get pulled over all the fucking time.
God, I hate cops. I have like a heart attack every time I see them.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
always like, let's go, motherfucker.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Oh, I always know what I've done.
Yeah.
My friend
try to
got a
act
public
dumb.
urination. Oh yeah, well that's what you're supposed to do. But I'm like so bad. Like even when I was buying my car, I'd like just like I was trying to sell my car, like turn it in, and my mom's like, all right, don't tell them anything that's wrong with it. And I'd be sitting in there. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't have any AC or heat, and it has a leak. And my mom's like, shut your fucking mouth.
Shut up.
Why are you fucking telling me that? Like, yeah, they're gonna give you way less money for
Right.
it. And they gave me $1,000, so
Well,
pimpin'.
there you go.
What's your next?
So I have the weirdest question. Would you rather have a Tootsie Pop or a Blow Pop?
Blow pop.
Yeah. Tootsie Pops are like gross as fuck to me.
Yeah. First of all, Tootsie Rolls. Poo-poo of the candy.
Oh my God. Like, I know people that buy them by like the bulk
My
and will
mom.
just, my mom does too. Like, just fucking munches on those
She has
things.
little,
Like,
decorative bowls. Would you think like maybe like Werther's Originals or something
Right.
worth a crystal
fancier.
bowl?
Right.
Yeah. But no, it's fucking Tootsie Rolls. Tutti Frutti I would prefer. Over than a
Yeah.
Tootsie
What's my
Roll.
favorite one? Fruit punch.
Yeah.
Like, if I go to a parade, I might snag a couple fruit punches if I
Yeah.
see it. Everything else is going to
The
lay
Tutti
there.
Fruttis are actually heat as fuck. Tootsie Rolls, yuck.
The chocolate, I just,
I'm not a big chocolate fan to begin with.
I like chocolate, but those things are nasty.
But if
It's
someone
like,
handed me a Hershey's bar and a Reese's and they're like, you can only eat one, I'd eat the Reese's.
yeah. I mean,
The
Reese's
fuck-
are the
That's
the
two
shit.
flavors, that's one.
Right, exactly. 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Over.
This is chocolate and peanut butter. Okay. Do you believe in ghosts? If so, have you ever seen one?
I do believe in ghosts. I'm like obsessed with like paranormal stuff. I watch it all the time. And I don't know if that's like a woman thing or if it's just me. I don't know.
I think it is like, well, yes and no. I feel like girls watch the creepier shit.
I love it.
I like love serial killers,
Oh,
murderers.
I watch like all that. I think I watched.
Yeah.
What's the last one I watched? Night Stalker.
I just watched that
I
too.
watched. I'm like
And
obsessed.
you know what I was thinking? I was like, I would fuck that dude up if he came in my
Right?
house.
I mean, he was actually kind of attractive, which I thought was
yeah,
weird.
until he smiled, and I was like,
That was
maybe in
creepy.
COVID
Oh,
times
yeah,
with a
exactly.
mask.
Like,
And I was like, this
Don't
dusty
smile.
dude, yeah, this dusty dude with his fucking chiclet teeth. Ugh.
oh my God,
fucking
his teeth are really bad. His teeth are really bad.
Oliver's got chiclet teeth.
There they are. Just kidding. But I didn't have any ghost experience. I had like weird dreams that
Yeah.
were more like deja vu, where something
I had
happened
deja
the
vu a
next
lot.
day that was exactly the same in my dream. I was like, no fucking way. Like,
you,
how'd
is
that
it one of
happen?
those where you don't realize that you dreamt it until it happens, and then you're like, I just fucking dreamt this.
It might have been. I don't know, because it was like I was like, I think I had a dream about this last night. Like, this was the
Yeah.
exact same thing that happened.
I love deja vu. When I get deja vu, whew, it's like better than an orgasm.
It's like trippy.
I'm like, this is fucking tight. Like, I've
freaks me
been here
out.
before.
Like, ah.
Yeah, I love that shit. What's another question?
Okay.
Wait! I do have a ghost story though.
Oh,
Real
you have a
quick.
ghost story.
I grew up in Rock Hill. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Illinois. Let's not talk about it.
Yuck.
Okay, let's move on.
Over the river.
Let's move on.
How does Oliver feel about? You know how I feel about Over the River. It's yucky.
Over the river.
I
and
did it
under
a
the
guy from
sea.
Belleville.
I was like 15 minutes south. What was his name? I might have
He
known
just
him.
went to college there. He's actually from Cleveland. I hope he doesn't fucking watch this.
He might.
Bush.
Bush beer. Oh, she probably does.
I would, you know, when I drink Bush, my blood turns to cement and I die. It's fucking disgusting.
She just
I
like.
hate it. I hate it so much. But see, Chicago's
You like Chicago? Yeah, I don't know.
I've been to Chicago one time passing through, and I went there to get a chicken a pizza pot pie.
Pizza pot pie.
They cook the pizza.
I want to
like
make
pot
one
pie,
of those.
and then they flip it, and then.
So it's like a calzone.
Yeah, but my boyfriend was feeling ill and didn't want to wait the 3 hours it was to get a chicken pot pie, so I just said fucking Geno's or whatever, the deep dish. I'm like, this is just like pie. I just have this at home.
Right.
Lasagna?
Man,
You're tripping.
I don't even know if I like deep dish. A deep dish. I don't even know if I like that style of pizza.
I like it, but I like everything. I have 3 qualms with food, and that is celery, ick.
Oh, hate celery.
Oranges, yuck.
Oranges
and
are fine.
cilantro, if it's ground up, it's alright. If it's in the leaf form, toss that.
What are you talking about? Ground up like coriander, or like dried and ground up?
Yeah, like dried and like that I can't like see it or taste it really.
So you hate it?
Yeah, I hate it. And I love Mexican food, and I never ask for no cilantro because I know they're gonna judge me and talk about me in Spanish.
They
in the
are
back.
actually.
Yeah, so I don't. I just leave it on there, and then I pick it off and put it in my napkins and take it with me.
That sounds like my grandma. My grandma used to take parsley when that was like a garnish thing. She used to like take it and put it in a napkin and like fold it over and put it in her purse. Like every time we went out, I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "It's like parsley for like I'll have it when I get home." And I'm like, "What?"
No, she hated it. She hated it.
She just fed it to my grandpa.
She didn't want anyone to know.
Yeah, she was like,
I don't want to be like ridiculed for not liking this fucking spice.
She probably just hated my grandpa and just.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm gonna put this in his fucking tea.
Yeah, his tea.
No, I grew up in Rock Hill, and my mom's best friend grew up like in the cul-de-sac behind our house, and there was a book house, and it was 100% haunted. Like it had like a restricted area that was like chained off and like shit. And it wasn't until recently that I really like found out that it was actually haunted, because we always talked about it. But like there's like a fucking, we'd seen her, like this little girl like laughing like.
Oh,
whatever.
you've seen her?
Yeah,
that's creepy.
And she was like this little ginger girl that would like laugh and like run around, and like we would always be like, is that a ghost? But like we couldn't tell. We're like, this girl's definitely not from the neighborhood. And then recently I was listening to like nightmare stories or like whatever, some fucking podcast about creepy stories. And I was like, I wonder if that's true. So I Googled it, and it is fucking true. That is an actual like
haunted landmark.
Yeah, haunted. And then the reason that there was like the blocked off part was because there was like a demonic fucking spirit in there, because they got delivered a bunch of these demonic books, and then after that they would get like this like weird like hooded guy that would like sometimes be there, and that's why they like closed really early. There was someone that lived there, and like they moved out, but they kept the book house open.
I totally believe all that shit.
Yeah,
I do, because like, why are there so many stories on it? You know,
no,
like
I believe it 100%, and I hope I see one day, and I'll be like,
do you hope you see one?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hope I see a fucking alien too.
I'm like obsessed. Well, that's the other thing. Aliens. I had a dream that alien was on my ring the other day, like running through my neighborhood, like ran up a hill. Like I remember this from my dream. And I was like, no, I'm being dead serious. It was like skinny.
Trying to abduct you, and it just like entered your
That's
dream.
the thing.
Accident.
I've been watching too many alien things. I can't watch it when I go to sleep, because I'm like, I'm gonna be abducted. They know I'm listening.
My dad is not only a doomsday preparer, whatever the fuck, but prepper, but he also believes in aliens, like he like more than I think he believes in human beings. Like he's like, no.
Has he had an experience? Oh, was he abducted?
No, he saw one in Yellowstone National Park.
What was it doing?
It like he saw the UFO. This UFO just like go into a lake. He like saw it, and him and his buddy
disappeared.
So like my dad was like semi-homeless for a period of his life. He was hitchhiking across
I'm
America.
about to be homeless, I swear.
You can live with me. I got 300 square feet, bitch. Like you don't even know. And he chased this UFO with his friend, and they like went up to the top of this mountain, and then they saw it like disappear into this lake, but it didn't make any waves or anything.
I think it just became invisible.
Yeah,
from what I've watched.
Or something. But
That's
ever
creepy.
since then, like one time we were driving home from school, and I swore I saw one. I was like, Dad, it's a UFO. And when I say this motherfucker, if we had sport mode in his car, he would have been in sport mode. He was like trying to chase it, but we saw it like go like around the sky. It was like going really fast. He was like, I can't tell if this is a figment of my imagination or if this is a UFO. And I was like, it's a UFO.
It's a UFO, Dad.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, my brother used to like, because I believe anything my dad says. My brother one time climbed on top of this roof. Because our buddies lived behind us, and they took a yellow or a green laser pointer and pointed it in my room. And he called me and he was like, Sarah, call 911. The aliens are circling the house. I called this shit. I started crying. I went into the basement. I like was like hugging next to like the sump pump. I was like, oh my God, they're going to kill me. But
that's not cool.
I'm not convinced cats aren't aliens.
I mean,
Have you ever owned one?
I mean, I've not like personally in my house. Like they've been like outdoor cats. Are they crazy? I know that they're crazy.
But it's not even that they're creeps.
Yeah.
They don't make any sense.
They don't make any sense. My brother has a weird ass cat. It's like tripped out. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's a messed up cat. It's like fucked up.
Is it mean?
No, it's just crazy. I think it has a problem, like a mental disorder.
Oh, I had a cat with Down syndrome.
It might have Down syndrome.
Yeah, I had a cat.
I didn't know that a cat could have that.
It might looked like not to be insensitive, but it like had the almond eyes.
I'll have to look at this cat's eyes.
I will and so we got 2 cats, Biscuit and Gravy. Biscuit was completely fine. That was my brother's cats, of course. My cat Gravy had Downs.
That's because you named it Gravy.
Well, you want to know
that name.
why? When Gravy died, I got a new cat and I named it Princess Putty Tootie. Putty for short.
Was that cat okay?
Yeah, she's perfect.
Okay.
She's a calico. Is she creepy? Yeah.
Calicos
she's a fucking
nice.
weirdo. Yeah, but she's too fluffy.
You don't like fluffy cats?
I don't like when they sit right here and I breathe in and their fur goes in my nose.
Yeah, no, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
I would like a big cat. Like if I could just have a wild cat.
Like a Maine Coon?
Yeah.
Those are like as big. Those are bigger than my dog.
What is the other one? It's like it looks like a baby leopard.
Oh,
You know
that
what I'm
Justin
talking
Bieber has?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has one for sure.
I forget what those are called. Those are creepy. Those could fucking kill you. One nail to the jugular. You're dead. You're dead.
All right. We're gonna give up on that because I like my dog too much. But since we're on animals, what's your spirit animal? Do you believe in a spirit? A corgi? So your dog? Wow.
I would say either a corgi or like a bobcat or something.
A bobcat? Okay. I'm like a Black Panther. I don't know. Like, dark speaks to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you one of those people that wants to have one of those, like, very dark, like, kind of rustic houses?
No, I'm very modern, though. I like
really?
it bright and white and, like...
I want to paint my entire kitchen black. I just do.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just like the light.
I do, too. So the place that I'm in now has 2 windows.
Only 2?
2.
2 in the whole place?
The whole place.
And, like, what, 1,300 square feet?
No, this new place is a lot, but this one has 2.
Oh, okay.
But it's like I think it's like south facing, so like never once does the sun come directly into my apartment, and I have to like go on walks to get enough vitamin D. Like I can't just.
I don't know if I get enough vitamin D.
Well, you should. My parents have a pool.
That's
why I
thanks.
get enough.
You're like, you can just come over to my parents. We can go to. I need to go to Florida. Like, I think I'm gonna go to Florida in the next month.
Really, I love Florida.
Like, I want to go.
My grandparents have like a timeshare in Pensacola.
Because I need sun.
Yeah.
As long as it's not all shut down.
I like to be. It's Florida. What are you talking about?
Well,
It's
yeah,
all
Florida's
shut
fucking
down.
crazy. So
I went to
We're
Florida
still
in
doing
August
crazy
actually, and it must have been where we were because we were in Punta Gorda or some shit, which is like some old person town. But they like were closing everything at like 10, and I was like,
10 o'clock sucks.
This is not the Miami Beach that I was fucking hoping for.
Yeah.
But it was pretty.
I mean, can you be on the beach after 10? Because that's where I'd like carry the party to. Like, just.
I like Seaside, but that's also another old person place.
I don't mind old people places. Sometimes the party shit's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck's happening here? Like, for real. I like saw an Instagram story the other day of some chick in a Southside bar. Like, literally her whole top was off just at the bar. And I was
Here?
like, oh, Yeah, in St. Louis.
Larry Flint's.
No. It was, I don't know where it was. It was somewhere south side. I'm thinking it was like, God, I forgot the name of the place. It was like south side, like dive bar. Anyway, but I was like, holy shit, what's happening these days? Like people are either in need of attention or drunk as shit now.
People haven't been doing shit for so long that now they're allowed to do shit, so they're taking their tops off.
Yeah, they're like, woo! Yeah. The person recording was like, what the fuck is actually happening here? Like,
it's like if she didn't start an OnlyFans,
right?
She's got a lot to go. She's got a lot to catch up on.
That's another topic. OnlyFans. Like, what is that? Like, you can just post your body on there and become a millionaire?
Yes, you can take naked pictures of your body and become a millionaire.
I mean, there's people, they're like, well, you know, like, it's not that bad, though. Like, the girls they're clothed for the most part, and then if once in a while they want to, like, pull their tits out, then that's why people subscribe to it. And I was like, is that what it is?
It's the same thing as stripping. It's just virtual stripping.
Right.
And it's like, if I didn't have like if I had less of a moral compass, I'd be stripping by now.
Right.
I would
exactly.
be. It looks fun. I have fun when I go to the strip club. I can't do it. Like, it's like if you can do it, fucking go for it. But
I can't do that. I don't know. I can't do that shit.
Yeah. I hate myself too much. Like, I already hate myself enough. Like, I don't need another reason. Like, I couldn't do an OnlyFans. Like, I could have a sugar daddy, I think.
I mean, yeah.
If I didn't have to, like...
Older guys are good at sex. Attractive older guys.
How old?
Attractive older guys, okay?
The oldest guy I hooked up with was, like, 30.
That's not that old. Like, that's like what? 6 years older than you?
I'm 5 years older now. Thanks for bringing it up. But when I hooked up with him, I was like 23. So
was it good or was it bad?
It was fine.
That's not that old though.
It was fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It was whatever. Didn't matter. Anyway, OnlyFans, I don't understand it. I could never do it.
I wish I could.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think I got COVID from the strip club.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's how I got it because I was a dumb idiot and decided to like give money in my mouth. I think that's what happened.
I got it from a wedding.
Oh, you knew where you got it.
Oh, I knew. And the fucking health department kept calling me, and I was like, no.
You were on their list. They called me, too, and I was like, can you fucking take me off this list?
Yeah,
like,
they were like, we're trying to do tracking. I was like,
you're not going to track me?
I was like, guess what? It's airborne, bitch. I could have gotten it at fucking QT. Like, I don't know.
Hardee's.
You don't know. We don't know.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Drove by Hardee's the other day. It was full of COVID. I'm just kidding.
And, like, I, like, didn't want to, like, I don't know. I work at a bar, and I was like, I'm not going to get them in trouble. Because if it got back to, like,
well, right.
my job,
it's kind of like a hush-hush thing until you kind of figure out exactly what's going on because people are so, like, crazy paranoid about it.
I know.
But you got a question.
Yeah, let me see.
I, like, skipped around. Oh, God.
When did you lose your virginity, and where did you lose your virginity?
Okay. I don't know my exact age. I think I was like 16, 17. I was dating a guy, so let's just put it that way. That wasn't just a random hookup. I was dating a guy, and it was in the basement on a concrete floor.
Oh.
From a house party, and like everyone else was like around as well.
Okay.
But it was dark as fuck. It was dark as fuck.
I was about to give you shit, but someone, like, multiple people lost their virginity in my basement when I was in high school.
I mean, that's the place to lose your virginity, in basements.
I didn't lose my virginity in my basement. Everyone else did. I lost my virginity in a bunk bed. So
on the top?
No, on the bottom. My head was like...
Bunk beds are so weird. A bunk bed?
A bunk bed.
Was it a dorm?
No, it was...
It was like a childhood,
home.
like, was the bottom like a car?
I wish. That would have made it way more
better.
cool.
Like a little, like, car bunk bed?
It's my boyfriend now. I lost my virginity to him.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, like, so you dated
bed.
Before, or you just hooked up before?
Yeah. We dated in high school. We broke up 50,000 times.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. It was like the time, like...
Yeah, and then...
5 o'clock, we're done.
Yeah, and then we broke up for like a year, and then we got back together, and we've been together ever since.
Well,
So, yes.
I guess it's been somewhat steady, right?
Yeah. He's always been there.
He's always been there. That's the thing. It's nice to have someone always there.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I lost my virginity in his bunk bed.
Wow.
His parents still have
Impressive.
it. It still
It's
jogs my memory every time I go to his dad's house. So.
Well. Huh?
His parents, they won't hear it.
What's the weirdest thing you have in your car?
Well, I would say
Well,
my
you just
new
got a
car
new
is fresh,
car,
but I'll
so
tell
this
you, the weirdest thing I had in my previous car.
Okay.
So, about a year and a half ago, I got into a farmer's market incident.
Farmers markets. Sorry, that's just like the weirdest thing.
So I went to the Soulard farmer's market on my
Okay.
break, and I bought like 50 strawberries, and I was gonna
Just
and I was bringing them back to work because I wanted to make chocolate covered strawberries at work.
You're making a ton of friggin' strawberries.
Well, there's a lot of employees, and I knew I wanted at least 20. so
So we had to push those aside.
So I bought like 50 and I put them in my passenger seat, and on my way back to work, someone cut me off, so I just slammed on the brakes, and strawberries went fucking everywhere. And like 4 of them rolled under my passenger seat. And I didn't like notice until I was like cleaning out my car to sell it, and there was a strawberry patch growing underneath.
No way.
Yeah, because I had a
No.
leak.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, well, I had a leak in my car, so there was always a puddle in the back seat. So I guess when I hit the brakes, like water would like water the strawberry patch. There was like 3 strawberry flowers.
This doesn't even seem real life. Like this
It
is
was
made up. You made
disgusting.
this up.
No, I swear. It was growing.
My grandma like takes care of like a strawberry patch, and she's so like perfect about it. Like,
Well,
she's,
tell
like,
her
the
she needs to
perfect-
cool out.
And I'm gonna be like, you can actually grow this in your car if you didn't know.
Yeah, you just need
She's
a
gonna be like-
musty car with a lot of condensation.
She's gonna be so pissed when I tell her that.
That was fucking disgusting, and it
That is
smelled.
kind of.
It was fucking gross.
That's like way weirder.
Yeah.
I just have like a random like whole tub of sugar in my car.
I had that.
Like
I
right
had-
now, you can go see it. It's like it's a huge tub.
I always have like
sugar.
sports shit. Like I have a basketball, some rollerblades in my trunk.
Oh, I have tennis rackets. They just hang out.
Yeah, because you're not. What are you gonna keep these in your house? I don't have a
mean,
garage.
And my golf clubs. I don't really play tennis. Sometimes I do.
golf?
Yeah.
You should take me because we will fight because I don't know how to fucking play and I'll get really mad.
Me neither. I fucking suck. I'm like terrible.
Okay. When's the time that you thought that you might die?
Oh, I literally had an almost dying experience.
So I asked
So,
these
like,
questions.
anyway, I dated a guy a while back that must have been into hardcore drugs. And I kind of knew he was into something, but I didn't know exactly because he never told me. One day, we go to this place we always go to. I'm sitting in the car. This car is next to me, all blacked out windows. He goes in, comes back out. As soon as he comes back out, these guys get out of the car, gun to my window. I ducked down and I was like, get the fuck out of here. And like we peel backwards. I think we hit the guy running around the car. And he fired and it went through the front of the Jeep and the glove box. And it stopped, like where I was in the passenger seat.
Holy
And
shit.
so the whole window's broken. I have glass all over me. Like a real life story.
And did you dump this guy after?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So he like
I'd be
came
like,
back.
First of all,
oh, yes.
you almost got me
So
murked.
he kind of proposed to me. Like he's
Yuck.
like, here's an engagement ring, and I like literally
Yuck.
gave it back to him. I'm like one of those people. I give shit back. I'm like, I don't want this shit. I don't want any of your shit anymore. I don't care if I
I'd
can go
pawn it.
pawn.
Yeah,
Well, I
would
don't
pawn it.
care.
I'd be like, yeah, this is worth it. Like,
I don't know. I don't care if I can go pawn fucking diamonds or not. Like, whatever. You're going to get it back because you're a piece of shit. But he's like, oh, we're going to tell my parents this story. And I'm like, I'm not fucking talking to the cops. I'm not doing this. He's like, we're just going to tell them that a bullet or something hit the window, broke it while we were driving. And I was like,
I'm going to tell him you're addicted to heroin. Bitch.
and that's, dude, that's what I found out it was. Because, like, after I, like, left him, he tried to take me back to the same place. I was like, where are we going? And he's like, oh, I'm going down to so-and-so's. I was like, you can drop me off on the side of the street right now. I'm not fucking going there. I don't care if it was raining. I was like, I don't give a fuck if it's raining. You're not going to take me there. Like, I was almost killed once, and you're going to take someone you love back to this place? Like, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Like, the fact, God, it was the scariest. It was, like, the scariest thing in my life. And I'm so paranoid now. Like, if I'm in the driving position, I'm fine. Yeah. But that's kind of like, not that I've been shot at.
God, it was
because
weird.
I have not been. But, like, I've been in a couple car accidents, and I feel safer driving, even though I know that I'm the one that's totaled 3 cars. I should be afraid of myself, but I'm not. I think that I'm better.
I always feel better driving.
Yeah.
But
I almost got sex trafficked twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, the first time I was in LA, and I was at this bar with me and my friend from St. Louis went down there, and we were there together. And I was fucking wasted. And these, like, foreign guys were like, just come with us. Come with us, come with us. Like, and I'm like, okay. Like, I'm fucking, like, I don't remember this at all. I kind of remember standing outside of the bar and being like, I'm wasted. Like, I probably should go home.
Right.
But they're like, come with us, open their fucking, like, back door. We're, like, about to get in. And out of nowhere, my friend from high school just shows up. He lives in LA, but, like, we didn't, like, tell him we were there, didn't tell him to meet up with us, anything. And he's like, wait, where the fuck are you guys going? Don't fucking go with these guys. They get into a fight. They're fist fighting now. Like, him and his friends, these sex traffickers, are, like, fist fighting on the ground. And I woke up at his house on his, like, plush rug. And I'm like...
Plush rug. Yeah. It was so plush.
And I'm like, hey,
like,
how did I end up here? And he was like, you fucking idiots. We're about to get into this car with these guys who are definitely going to sex traffic you. Like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you have to be more careful. He's like, I'm surprised that you guys would even do this being from St. Louis. Like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay.
From St. Louis, because that's the whole
I'm from St. Louis, but I still get wasted and do dumb shit.
Right.
Like, second time was in Las Vegas. This girl, like, cornered me away from my friends, and she was like, where are you from? And I'm like, St. Louis, like, whatever. And she starts telling me that her boyfriend is from St. Louis, and he's, like, actually at a dinner with the owner of the Venetian, and, like, that I should come with her because, like, they're, like, going to, like, party and all this shit.
That's quite a story.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are the odds? Like,
yeah, what are the odds?
So I started asking her, like, questions about St. Louis. I'm like, so you've been there? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, what's your favorite place? She's like, and I'm like, yeah, you've never fucking been there. And then, like, she's, like, cornered me, like, into, like, this back of this, like, fucking Venetian, like, down this hallway. And my friend Lily comes up and she's like, hey, listen, lady, she's not fucking going with you. Like, all this shit.
At least you had someone there with you, because you probably would have went.
Yeah, I probably.
Yeah, you probably would.
I would be like, for real? He's from St. Louis? I can't wait to meet him.
Oh my God.
We probably have so much to talk about.
I probably know him. Yeah. Like everyone in
But then, like, the next morning, my friend was like, remember when that lady was trying to, like, traffic you or something? And I was like, no. And she's like, you're just too fucking ditzy. You walk around with your brain in your fucking bag and, like, you don't think about it.
I think that's where mine goes half the time.
Yeah. I'm like,
it's gone somewhere else.
Yeah, I have it. And it's not using it. It's put away.
Yeah. God, it's so terrible.
Yeah. I'm dumb as shit. Dumb as shit.
I do dumb shit too. All right, what do I got?
Question?
Would you rather have X-ray vision or know when someone is lying to you?
X-ray vision. I always know when someone's lying to me.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. People
so you just want to strip someone down, basically?
Yeah.
I feel like this is kind of a guy question.
Yeah.
I feel like all guys would be like X-ray vision. Right?
See, I was raised in a household of addicts. I can sniff a lie on somebody.
You're like, I smell you.
Yeah. I'm like, no.
You lying motherfucker.
And people do the same shit. Like, their upper lip stops moving when they're lying. They, like, look to the left. Like, when people are telling the truth, they use their hands a lot.
So you already have
when
talent.
They're not, they aren't.
Yeah. They're like.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I didn't cheat on you.
So
yeah,
sorry.
you did.
Yeah, you definitely did.
You most certainly did. And like, I'll fucking like, I don't need like a special talent. I'll go through your fucking phone. I'll find out if you're lying. Like,
God, the phone thing, I stopped doing that shit a while ago.
Yeah, I had to. I just hurt my own feelings.
Exactly. It messes you up. So like, what's the point of doing that? You either trust someone or you don't. Just like stop doing that shit.
The worst though is when you're not meaning to, and like Like they like leave their phone right in front of you and they don't have their like text
And
message,
then, like,
iMessage on, and like something pops up and you're like, oh man, like I wish I just, because
Your
now I'm
eyes are
curious. My eyes are like that with everyone's phone though.
I mean, mine are too.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll be
I'm
sitting
not
next to some dude I don't know at the bar, and I'm
I
like,
need to
who's he
look.
texting?
Right.
Like,
Angela.
yeah.
What's Angela got
Yeah,
to
or
say?
like when I see people fighting over like via text, I'm like, oh,
There's like a punching emoji. I'm just kidding.
It's just like books and books and books. Like, I wish I have a friend who will go through everyone's shit.
I used to.
I've done it.
I'm over it. I've been over it for like 5 years now.
Well, if you're gonna trust them, you just have to trust them.
Right. If I'm gonna get in a relationship
And-
with someone, like, I'm not gonna go through your fucking shit.
And I have eyes and ears everywhere. That's where I take solace.
That's the thing. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, if I
You'll
got
hear
cheated
stuff.
on now, I would find out in like 30 seconds. So
It's easy to find out.
I
now.
get like, I'll get like messages about like my boyfriend not doing anything like wrong. They're like, just so you know,
He's perfect.
your boyfriend is here. And I'll be like, yeah, I know, he told me.
Yeah, I know he's there.
Like, I track him. No.
If you have a tracker on him. That's the weird thing about iPhone. If you like send your location, you always
Yeah.
know where they are.
Well, I
Like,
told
one
him that
click.
I like don't want to track him anymore because
Oh, you track him already?
I used to. I did when we were at college. And because he was like, here, just take my location. And like, then I had it for like a week and I was like, I don't want this. I'm checking it way too much.
Yeah, I really don't want to know where you are.
Yeah,
at
like
certain
I'd be like,
times.
where you at? And he'd be like, library. And I'm like, let's just make sure that checks out. Like,
You're at the library.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after a week, I was like, I can't have this anymore. I'm like
Yeah.
way too fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, it makes you. Like,
I know how
weird.
crazy I am. I don't want to give myself any more ammo. Like,
Right.
I already have too much.
Yeah.
We live together. Like, I
Yeah,
would
that's
find out
already.
anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, we got in a fight the other day. She was like, I go to work and I come home. Like, what do you think I'm doing? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, there's lots of options on the media.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And he's like, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, you're right. You're right. But
Yeah, I mean, I feel
can't
like
help
all
it.
women are somewhat crazy, you know?
I can't fucking help it. Boys make me crazy. Because if someone
They-
lies to me once, I'll never get over it.
No,
I'll be
exactly.
like, I'm
Yeah.
going to fact check everything
Yep,
you say. I'm
exactly.
Twitter at
Yep.
this point. Fact checked. Like, all day long.
That's basically like me and my ex. That was it. And I know he's gonna listen.
But
to this,
they could lie to me
whatever.
about something dumb. They could say they're going to McDonald's and they could go to Wendy's, and I'll be like, well, why'd you lie?
Well, yeah, exactly. There's people that are like that, like the dumbest lies
Yeah.
ever. Like, why do you do it?
Oh,
Compulsive liars.
yeah.
That's what they are.
I remember being a little kid and like lying to someone about like playing Pokemon when I didn't, and like feeling so bad
Oh,
about
I
it.
play Pokemon. I'm weird.
Like Pokemon Go.
Well, no, I didn't play Pokemon. I just collected cards, and I actually stole a card from a kid when I was in like 4th grade because I wanted it. It was like a thing. It was like a thing, like nerd weird shit. I never
See, but
played
it was
Pokemon.
like cool to be like a Pokemon nerd like at the time.
I just wanted the coolest characters. Or
I only
like
liked
animals
Squirtle.
or whatever they are.
I named my first hamster Squirtle.
Well,
But like, okay, but you're probably one of those people that gets a hobby and you like actually like it and you stick to it.
yeah.
I can't get into anything. I'll think something's cool for 5 fucking minutes and then it's not cool anymore. And I'm like, pass.
Yeah. I like get into stuff. I have like, yeah, I have so many things I
Like anything like
I just,
like a month ago when everyone was playing Among Us. I played one game, I sucked,
No, I don't play. I didn't
immediately
play that.
checked out, never wanted to play again.
I don't think
Fucking TV shows I'll watch mostly, all of them.
Yeah, I don't play games anymore, to be honest.
I hate games.
I don't. I talked about Tiger Woods golf because it's fun to play when you're drunk with friends. And I don't have a like platform anymore. Well, I mean, I never had a platform because I'm a woman. I always had a man that had a platform. That would
Yeah, I was
play
gonna say
these
my
games.
boyfriend has
Right.
like all of the fucking platforms. Like,
GameCube from
oh
like
my god,
1999.
the only thing
and,
I've ever had is a Nintendo 64. I will fuck someone up at Mario Party or Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's the game of like all games. If I could have one thing, I would buy everything for Mario Kart. I've looked up buying it on eBay.
Okay, first of all, do you have a Switch?
No,
Why?
but you can get Mario Kart.
You can't. But
Yeah.
it's $50.
$50 for Mario Kart, the game.
Yeah.
That's how much the games are.
Is it?
Yeah, they're
It
expensive.
was too
now.
expensive for me. And I was like, pass. I'm not fucking playing.
I mean,
because I know myself. I like play and like I'll beat one robot and I'll be like, yep, I'm the queen and I'm done. Like,
right.
And I'm out. I won't play again.
Mario Kart's like my game.
I have too much ADHD to actually get really good at something.
Yeah, I try to get really good, and then if I'm not really good, then I just quit. Like, I tried to start playing the guitar, and I was like, oh, I'm getting this, and I couldn't transition, like, at all. And I'm, like, recording myself, and I'm like, I'm doing good. I was like, fuck!
Yeah.
Just throw the pick across the thing. I sent this to my brother, and he laughed. I was like, no, dude, this is, like, literally where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done. I haven't touched the guitar since then. Like...
That's how I
I'm
am
just
now.
done.
I feel like when I was young, I could sit and practice something all day long.
That's when you
and
need
now,
to do that stuff,
yeah,
though.
and now I'm 25, and I'm like, I was taught classical piano as a kid. My dad was in a band. Like, we all had to, like, have an instrument. I got voice lessons, too.
So you can sing?
Yes, I can. But
wow, okay. I can't sing at all.
It's a learned, I could teach you. It's a muscle.
People say you can teach, but you can't teach me, I guarantee it. I just suck.
Next episode we'll try.
No.
But I tried to learn some like new song to like play for my dad to be all cute. And like if I sat there for like maybe 2 more hours I could have gotten it. But after 20 minutes I was like, why am I not fucking getting this?
Like your fingers are tense.
Yeah, it's like I need an Adderall to even fucking learn this fucking song and I don't have any, so now I'm done. I think that's college, like taking Adderall for everything. And be like, oh, I have a test.
Yeah, Adderall. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you need. I'm like such a procrastinator.
Yeah.
I don't do anything until the last minute. Like, you're like, you got this event tomorrow. I'm like, okay, great.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit, I have all this shit to do.
Yeah,
like,
you wake up at 5 a.m., pop an Adderall. It's all
exactly.
good.
Take a shower. All right, 2 more questions.
Okay.
I think you're next.
Okay, how old were you when you got your period?
How the hell do I remember this? I think I was like 14.
14? I was like 12. It was that 2% milk, bitch. Like, the fuck?
Damn, your mommy was feeding you for a long time.
Yeah, I remember I thought I shit myself.
Because you're like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, I went to the nurse and said, I think I shit myself. Or I said, I think I like I had
you
an
went
accident.
to the nurse.
I thought I shit myself.
You didn't tell your mom?
I didn't have a cell phone. I was in 6th grade. And then I came home and my brother was like, you started your period. Like all this shit. Next question.
I remember when it happened. It was just like I went to the bathroom. I was like, what is this? Oh, okay. I've heard about this.
Oh, I hadn't heard about it.
It was in grade
I didn't even
school,
have like pubes. I was like, what the fuck?
They weren't growing yet?
No.
Not at 12? Okay.
Still don't have any.
I don't remember when mine started growing. What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, I went on a date with the heir to the emo's throne.
Okay.
And he took me to the zoo. I hate the zoo.
Which Emo's is like the pizza staple of St. Louis.
Yeah. And we went to the zoo. And not to say I thought he was really rich, but I thought he was really rich. So I thought we were going to go do something cool. This is a 3-part date. We went to the zoo.
So free in St. Louis.
Free. We went to Emo's. He
Free.
owns. And then the next day we were supposed to go like ride fucking 4-wheelers at his like friends or his parents' lake house, which is like 30 minutes from here.
Extremely sexy.
You would think. So I get there like an hour before he gets there. He gets there, he's hungover as fuck, falls asleep on me while we're like in his like living room, and I just got up and left, and I haven't heard from him since.
Well, good. I mean, I wouldn't want to hear from that guy.
Yeah, he came to McGurk's. Actually, I've heard from him, but like he came to McGurk's not too long ago, and he's like, remember when you just ghosted me? And I was like, you deserved it.
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're fucking out, bro.
Right.
Like, we were supposed
That's
to
a
do something
bad
cool. Yeah,
It's
it was a bad date.
I don't think I've had like any terrible things. If anyone ever took me to Applebee's, like, you're straight out. Like, if that's our first date, you take me to Applebee's, like, we're already done. Like, I'm gonna go through the date and I'm gonna be like, bye-bye. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't accept an Applebee's. I would accept Chili's.
Chili's is fine.
Chili's is good.
It's fine. What do you get at Chili's?
An Awesome Blossom.
Oh, that's what you get.
Yeah, Awesome Blossom. And what? The cookie cakes?
Is there a cookie with like a hot seal attached to
Oh, does it come in like a little cast iron? I'm assuming.
I don't eat sugar.
Yeah, so it's like hot. I don't really either, except for this shit. This is my sugar building.
2. All right, I'm gonna ask you one more question.
Hopefully it's good.
What's the worst injury you've ever had?
Man, I haven't had any injuries. I think I broke a toe.
I haven't had any injuries either.
I think I broke a toe.
Yeah.
That's all.
I just have like mental trauma.
Yeah. I also have problems like that.
Lacerations in my brain.
I just don't tell anyone about it.
Really? I'm one of those people that's like, oh, we're talking about trauma? Here you go.
I'm like that person that I'm like, I'm not going to tell you anything.
I tore my MCL. I never fixed it. Still torn.
Well,
you don't need it.
yeah. You're fine.
It's like your appendix.
Yeah.
It's taken out.
I mean, my liver's probably going to die soon, so.
Yeah.
Can you get a liver transplant?
What do you? Yeah, that's like most common.
Okay. Who wants to give me their liver?
You can get half of someone else's, and it'll be.
Oh, can you like stitch it together? So you like take half
you just
of
give
yours
you
off
half, and then you grow the rest of it. I'm a health science major. Trust me.
Okay. Health science major, and you're.
And I work in a bar. Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you want to do? FBI.
I wanted to go to nursing, and then my sister went into nursing, and I watched her, and I was like, nah, not enough guap.
Yeah.
And too much overtime.
Yeah. My sister's in nursing. I don't know how she does that shit.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
It's disgusting.
All this stuff you have to do.
I couldn't do geriatrics. Ugh.
Yeah.
The flaky skin. Ugh.
Straight on the flaky skin.
Yeah. Like lotion up. If I got pregnant.
We don't know about that shit.
Oh, man. I guess it's different because I get with Jacka, but if I got pregnant with like someone random,
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be driving across the river the next day.
You'd be gone. I don't know what I would do.
Bye-bye.
Oh. No, but is this being recorded? No. So, yeah, that's what I do. Okay. Cheers to that.
Cheers to planned pregnancy.
Yes. You have a chaser? We'll do tequila next time.
Thank God.
I don't care.
God fucking damn it.
That's your outro?
It's her
Yeah,
boyfriend.
peace out. This is drink bourbon, wear lipstick. Tune in next week
Next
for
time.
tequila.
Tequila. Drink tequila.
Yeah.
Wear Aquaphor. What?
Wear Aquaphor.
Yeah.
Drink tequila, wear chapstick.